I come bearing the great secret of the day. Yeah, I'm not going to do that voice the whole time. It's not going to happen. All right, so the secret today is I love you. And I'm going to have to explain that very quickly. So, Jesus said that to fulfill the law and the prophets, I have but two great commandments. One is to love the Lord thy God with all my heart, mind, soul, and strength, to love my neighbor as myself. The question behind that in the parable of the Good Samaritan was, who is my neighbor? Well, I'm going to answer that very quickly for you. Anyone that doesn't live inside this water bag is my neighbor, okay? But the better question for me is, how do I love my neighbor? Well, again, I'm told to preach the gospel to all creation. I'm to make disciples of all men. I'm to baptize in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Right? Okay. Well, if nobody cares what I know or what I have to offer until they know that I care, how do I share that? 30 years ago, I knew this. 30 years ago was the simple answer of you don't say it out loud because people think you're a fruitcake or the crazy-ish type of person. But in your mind, when I met someone, or when I shook their hand, or when I even called them on the phone, smile and dial, I would think to myself, I love you. And it didn't change them, because they didn't hear it. It changed me, and the way I relate to them, the way I interact with my world. My brow would unfurl, my jawline would soften, my eyes would soften. Sometimes they'd even smile, I know. Really hard to believe that I would just grin for no apparent reason. But it made me kinder, more patient, more compassionate, more understanding, more forgiving. And really, I mean, what else is there? I'm not saying it'll change your world, but it will change the way you interact with your world. And I'm not saying that makes you a doormat, you have to walk around screaming joy, joy everywhere you go, or skip everywhere. But I am saying this, something I knew 30 years ago that I forgot 20 years ago, locked up in my own pain, my own life, my own losses. And I apologize for that. So I'm going to give you the secret. And the secret is I love you. Alright, this is out of Little Nachos.